there, my name is David Mattern. I'm one of the gardeners here at Chanticleer. At Chanticleer we have a lot of dynamic spaces and a lot of different ornamental beds. But what makes a vegetable garden here at Chanticleer unique from all those other spaces is the vegetable garden is a productive space. So it's meant for producing food, which is what vegetable gardens are. So today in this video I'm going to give you a little overview of the vegetable garden and show you some of our spring crops that we're growing. So come on in and let's take a look. So the vegetable garden here, as I said, is productive space. So I follow a little cropping schedule that I do in the wintertime, shop the catalog and come up with a seed list. And I will have a succession of different crops throughout the entire season. So there's 3 different seasons in one season. There's spring crops, summer crops, and fall crops. And this has to do with how the plants want to be growing in different climates. So spring crops want to be growing under cool spring conditions. Summer crops like our tomatoes and peppers will grow when it's really hot. Fall crops like our cabbages and kales and other things like it when it starts getting cooler again. So we're really just working with the seasons. So this is what you'll typically see right now in the spring cropping succession. And I'll be successioning things as I harvest. So I'll harvest from the vegetable garden twice a week, every week, so long as the garden is being productive. Everything that I harvest out of this space, I give to the staff, I'll distribute to them, and I also try to donate to local food shelters as often as I can. So we're going to take a look at some of the spring crops that you're going to see right now that you can grow yourself in your own home garden if you can. I certainly encourage you all to, so let's take a look. Spinach, it's a really cold tolerant spring crop, also good as a fall crop as well. Peas are a great spring crop. I direct sown them right into the ground. And peas are a vining plant. You can see their little tendrils right here. They need something to twine up. So I used beech branches that we took down when we did our winter pruning this winter. And I weaved the branches together to make a little bit of a pseudo wattle fencing. So that's something that they can grow up and support the peas and keep them off the ground. Lettuce is a great spring crop because when you're coming out of winter, the first thing you want is just a nice fresh salad of your own greens. They grow really well in the springtime. They can handle a light frost, and they come in all kinds of colors. They're one of those plants that are just beautiful as well as edible. Lastly, radishes are one of my favorite spring crops. Really, really easy to grow, and they grow really quickly too. You can have a really quick turnover rate. So these were direct sown, and you can see here's the little radish coming up right at the top of the soil, and they just pop right out just like that. Clean right up, and there you have nice fresh radishes for the spring. Under cooler weather, they actually get a little bit sweeter, so it's an added treat. So that was just a little bit of vegetables that are going on in the spring display. Stay tuned for more because a lot changes with every harvest and every sowing. With vegetable gardening, there's a million ways to go about it, and every way is right. So find out what works for you and build on your successes.